Yo, what is going on, guys? DJ Has here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a detailed look and review of this pair of sneakers right here. This is the Nike Air Foamposite Pro PRM ASQS, and this is the All-Star pair that dropped over the All-Star weekend. And I know this video is really late, but I finally am getting around to doing the review, so hopefully you guys don't mind. But this is the Vachetta tan looking Pro, and I wanted to have the other All-Star sneakers that I could think of out here for you guys for this video also. So hopefully you guys like that for this review, and we can go ahead and get into it. So the first things first is the box price on this thing. Should not go unnoticed, and here is the box tag. You can see, as I said, Air Foamposite Pro PRM is premium, AS for All-Star, QS for Quick Strike, and the US $300, which is just insane. As for the price point, I mean, $300 is ridiculous, and I honestly wanted to see what they look like in person because of the Vachetta tan colorway. I thought that maybe this material would have been Vachetta tan like leather, but it's actually just colored foam, and then the Vachetta tan around the shoe. As you can see, this is all Vachetta tan here. Has the laces with the lace tips that kind of have that bronze look that is matching the Nike swoosh right here. And then this is a nice detail that I was kind of not expecting. This material right here is actually leather also. And the inside right here is just regular kind of neoprene liner. But even the tongue itself is perforated leather, which I thought that was a nice addition. So it looks like it's laser etched down the middle, and then it is leather all through the middle. And there you have the air on the tongue, which is pretty cool. It definitely stands out a little bit. So for the sole, you can see it's just kind of a milky white sole and kind of bone colored pods. And then you have the Nike swoosh in kind of a Vachetta tan color. The other nice detail that they have on here is the plate right down here, which is usually carbon fiber, is leather. And I thought that was kind of cool how that was actually leather on this part right here. So that is kind of an overview of the shoe. You could see the Nike Air swoosh on the back of the shoe. Mine has some pretty foul stitching, as you can see right there. It looks like somebody got lazy or took a nap on the back part of the stitching, but not too awesome considering the price point. And then the insoles are not leather or anything like that. The insoles are just kind of a regular insole material. Do I regret buying it? Not really. I mean, it's nice to have another one of the ones from All-Star Weekend. I'm kind of addicted to buying the All-Star Foamposite, and I'm really glad they're continuing it. So this one was the one that was dropped in 2013. They didn't have one in 2014. This one dropped later, I believe. So these ones aren't technically an All-Star Foamposite, but Penny actually teased these in 2012, I believe, and it was kind of cool that we ended up seeing them release them years later. But you can see the stars on the bottom, which is a cool detail, and then these stars, reflective stars on the upper. Really nice looking penny Foamposite, but really expensive too, because this came in the pack, which was $500, and one of the ones that I regret buying because of that. But it's definitely an all-star shoe that I like. And then one of the cool ones that kind of was weird too, they did this Nike Air on the back here, but you could see it says NYC, but it looks like NYE on my pair, as the E is not too well etched out. But it was obviously for New York. And I really liked this one because it was just crazy metallic. And it was definitely one of those ones I felt lucky to get. But the price point on these, I think, were $275. So steep price point on these ones also. But I loved the fact that it had this crazy material on it. Now, I know it sounds like, and leave some comments if you guys have owned these and Thrashers by now. But I know that I heard that the metallic material on these actually fell off a lot of pairs. So that's kind of a bummer to hear. But all in all, it was just a really crazy. Like, if you rock these, people are like, "Whoa, those are loud," and it's definitely a pair that turns heads. And then this was kind of the lackluster year, in my opinion, in 2016. So this was 2015 for these ones. This one was 2016 All-Star, where they had that Northern Lights kind of vibe to it. When you heard it was going to be a Northern Lights sneaker, I got super excited because I thought, like, they can't mess this up. It's crazy looking sky for the Northern Lights, but they didn't really it's like they took that concept and then said, no, let's go ahead and make it look like crap. Like this upper is so washed out looking, and it doesn't glow in the dark. I mean, for sure I was thinking it's going to glow in the dark. It's going to be epic. Like the Galaxies glow in the dark. Like, why couldn't they make these? Anyway, it is what it is. And And it was weird that they did this crazy pattern and then just a black trim on everything else, smoked out soles and everything else. But it's still one of those models that I still like. It just sucks because they could have made it so much tighter, in my opinion. And then you have the 2017 version, which I just showed you, so you could see some of the differences on the different versions. And I don't know, there's a lot of detail in every single one of these models. So one thing I do like about the All-Star Foamposites is they usually go into a little bit more detail, more than a general release colorway of a Foamposite. Although you do pay the premium of the sneaker, they give you better details and a little bit better materials and kind of tell a little bit more of a fun story on those sneakers every single year. Originally, it was kind of themed to the city that it was at, and then it seems like they've kind of gone away with that, because I don't know what this would have meant to NOLA like this last year. I don't know what Vachetta Tan has to do with any of that. If you guys know, leave a comment and fill me in. But that's pretty much all we have for the All-Star Foamposite. What do you guys think about the model? Did you guys pass on them because of the price point? Was it just a pair that you just were not interested in buying at all? Like, you didn't even try, you didn't care if you got them or not, because it was just definitely not a shoe that you were interested in. Foamposites for me have just been a staple for sneakers since '97, and it's one that I really like. So despite the expensive price, it's just fun to be able to have gotten the Foamposites from the last All-Star games. So one thing I forgot to mention is after the Galaxy Foamposite came out in 2013, they didn't have a Foamposite in 2014. They actually had a Chuckposite. I had those Chuckposits. I ended up selling them a while ago. So I'm really glad they returned true to form and went with the Foamposites in the last 3 years, with New York one, the Northern Lights, and then the Vachetta Tan. But leave a comment. This is the fun part of the video. I want to see some creativity in the comment section. Leave some comments. Let me know, what do you think they should do for 2018? I believe that is in LA. And I mean, that is a shoe where I could see, because of the city and everything else involved, I could see them just knocking a Foamposite out of the park. No pressure on Nike and whoever is working on the Foamposite for 2018. Let's hope that they have one, first of all, because I'm a really big fan of the fact that they keep doing these premium like Foamposites for the All-Stars. I really want to see what they're going to do with LA. Just leave a comment though. Let me know, what do you think they're going to do? And it'll be fun to see those comments. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of my videos, click the little bell next to the subscribe box. And if you are an active subscriber and you feel like you've missed some videos, go back to my page, click the videos button, and then just sort through the videos and try to maybe check out some of the other videos that maybe look interesting to you. Appreciate y'all for the time, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll catch you guys for another video soon. Peace, guys.